Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for showing up today. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you. And if you're new here, welcome. My name is Jane. So guys, today we'll be talking about choosing between sponsorship or more money. Now, there is no right or wrong when it comes to these options, right? There's no one is better than the other one. It just depends on you, your circumstance, your decision, what is relevant to you, what you think is priority, and all that. But in this video, I'm going to share my opinion of things that you can actually think about when you're making this decision. Some people are fortunate enough to have options when it comes to jobs. Oh, and then they get to this point where they're like, should I choose more money or should I choose this job that offers me sponsorship, even though the conditions are not so great? Yes, some people get to that point where they have to make a decision between two jobs, two or more even. Some people have options and then they're weighing, okay, so this will give me more money, but this can sponsor me. So which should I choose? Should I go based on sponsorship or should I choose more money? Now, like I said, this video is going to talk about some things that you can think about when you're making this decision. And one is the time that you have. Now, what do I mean by time that you have? On your current visa, right? How long do you have before it expires? Okay, so some people will be fortunate enough to have maybe like 1 year, and you have one whole year to still search for. Say you have two jobs, and then you feel like, oh, I still have 1 year to get sponsorship. Okay, I still have 1 year to look for something that will sponsor me. You have time. Some other people may have these options 1 month to expiration of their visas. So in that case, you have to check for yourself which one is more important to me. Which one should I go with now before my visa expires? Now, some people would prefer to go with the sponsorship because that means they already have like a sponsor in the next month or whenever your visa is expiring, so you get that off, or you take that off your list that, oh, I'm not going to be looking for a sponsor again. But some people may also say, oh, I have time, I don't really like this job even though they're going to sponsor me, so I have time to get another one that I like that I can possibly get a sponsor for as well. So you get my point. Time is an important factor to consider. If you have the next thing that I'm going to talk about, of course, this might not be such a big deal, and that is money. Okay, so the next thing you want to think about is your funds, your available funds. I know this one is kind of ironic because we're saying, should I choose more money or sponsorship? And then I'm saying you have to think about the money you have. But yes, it is important because, hear me out. It's important because if you don't choose, let's say you, okay, so let me use a scenario, right? You have 1 month to the expiration of your visa, right? You have a big family, okay? And then you're asking yourself, should I choose this job that can offer me sponsorship but doesn't really pay me well, or should I choose this other one that will pay me well but will not sponsor me? Why is money important? If you do not go with the option of the sponsorship, let's say you're going on a what's it called, on a health and care worker visa. Let's say you get an offer as a healthcare assistant, right? And then you know that the visa application process is going to be a whole lot reduced if you go with that option. And then you look at your funds and you don't have enough money to apply for your family if you don't take that option. That is why money can be important. You will not just take an option when you don't even have the means to pay for the alternative. Do you get my point? Let me explain this again. So let's say you have your visa is going to expire next month, right? You get a health and care worker visa that doesn't pay so well, right? But at least they're going to give you your visa application is not going to be so expensive. Okay, now you have to check if you're saying no to this offer, do you have enough money to cover the visa application for yourself and your family if you have dependents, for the post-study work visa, for the graduate visa? If you do not have the money, say you have a family of four, a family of five, if you don't have £10,000 to apply for PSW for you and your family in the next month, then it might be wise to choose the offer that you can see now, which is the one with the sponsorship and less money, because you don't have enough funds to not take that option. I hope this makes sense. That's why I said it's important to think about the available funds that you have. In the end, it's going to boil down to the circumstance of you and your family. Okay, so these decisions are going to vary from people to people because different people will have different times to the expiration of their visas, different factors to consider, which is why I mentioned at the beginning of this video that in the end it's just up to you. But this video is just to let you know that you can think about these things wholesomely so that you don't make mistakes. Okay, now, the next thing you should consider when it comes to choosing between money or sponsorship is the skills that you have. There are people that are very confident in the skills or the values that they bring to any industry. There are people that are confident, and that's the truth. They know that, see, even if this employer no employ me, this one go employ me, and even if all employers don't give me employment, I can set up something and flourish. There are people that are that confident in the skills that they have, while there are some people, and it's not bad, there are some people that are like, at all, if I just get one, we could just say, okay, yes, so I will just follow that one. Some people are not very confident in the skills that they have, and that's also okay. Everybody is not going to be on the same level, right? But this is the thing that you also need to consider. So when you have to choose between this or this, right, think about the skills that you have. Do you feel confident enough that if you don't take this offer, right, another one will come? Or do you just belong to the group that says, okay, even if even as this one don't come, let me just hold on to this one while I'm looking for something else? In that case, maybe better for you to make the choice that is better for you, if you get my point, right? Think of the skills that you can offer. Don't just turn down things. And this can go both ways, because the thing with sponsorship is a lot of people feel, especially in the UK, I don't know about anywhere else, people feel like the sponsorship is ultimate. Once you've gotten someone that will sponsor you, you've arrived. I don't belong to that school of thought. Like, I know that it is important to get sponsorship and all, but there are some things that I actually place above sponsorship, right? So I will not take a job offer that goes against certain things simply because they will offer me sponsorship. But that is me. There are some people that this is priority for them. They will take the sponsorship and then they can figure out what next later, right? So everybody is different. So you just decide for yourself, how am I able to survive even if I don't get this sponsorship now? Will I be confident enough that I will get something better or something else even if I turn this down now, okay, and go for more money? Or you feel like, oh, let me just go for the sponsorship because I don't really care about the money. I have other things I'm doing that give me money. So money is not that's why I said it's going to be different for different people. There are some people that already have like other sources of income. So money is not a big deal for them. They're just looking for a company that will sponsor them and allow them get on the skilled worker visa that allows them stay in the UK. So you just do you, okay? Think about this for yourself. Don't follow what other people are doing. And that's the biggest mistake that people make. You don't think about yourself. You don't think about your circumstance. You just say, oh, this person got sponsorship. Let me just get sponsorship. This person just took this offer. Let me take this offer. You have to look at the offer that you're taking. You have to decide for yourself if it's something that goes with your lifestyle, your family, your personal situation before you make this decision. Okay? Now, another point that I'm going to mention, I've mentioned this briefly before in this video, is the family size that you have. Okay, now some people have big families, which mean more money. So when you're making a decision to choose between, oh, do I go with this sponsorship or should I just apply for another visa like the post-study work visa, you have to think of your family size, because the more people in your family, the more money you spend. Do you have this available? Okay, so these are the things that I think people should be thinking about, and not just following the bandwagon or following the trend of, oh, sponsorship. So sponsorship is very, very important. Don't get me wrong. It is very important because it is what guarantees your stay in the UK. Yeah, for a lot of people, okay? But also check other things, because you also don't want to take an option now and regret it later. So you have to think about it wholly before you make your decision. Like I said, it's going to differ from person to person. Some people prefer to hold on to this sponsorship and look for more money later. Some people prefer, oh, let me just get more money because I have so much to do with money. I have things to pay and all that. So I prefer to have more money now and then find sponsorship since I have time. Just think about it is my point in this video. Just think about it for yourself, okay? Thank you guys for staying till now. If you have stayed till now and you have not subscribed to this channel, Please hit the subscribe button now to join the family. Give this video a thumbs up to like it, as this will help promote the channel, okay, and encourage me. And share this video with your loved ones.